everybody, this is Anime Game Otaku 95. Last episode, I did a few more of the side missions. It involves me eating out at some places, and I help out the waiter who wanted to become a chef in the French restaurant by beating up the two dogs who wouldn't give him a chance in the first place. And then in the next part, I try out some of the tacos, and I helped Jeff out of the situation because there was some of the mean people that wanted Jeff to go back to the criminal activities. But then I managed to defend him. And then I went on to the coffee shop where one of the two comedian friends was worried that his other friend was acting so strange, and he kind of thought his friend was getting ready for a comedy show and getting ready to leave Hawaii, but it turns out that his friend was practicing his love line so he could get a girl to become his girlfriend, and it kind of ended ridiculously. So anyways, now that I got enough pirate crew and enough money, I'm gonna go back to the main story. And hopefully I got enough to enter the Pirate Coliseum. So what's gonna happen next? Let's go play. Okay, but first let me go finish the drink links with Noah.
Revolve's milk sure hits the spot. Knocking one of these back is just what the doctor ordered.
Yeah, I'm surprised they even soft milk.
Won't be long before you grow up even bigger than Jason.
Actually, you know how my dad always thinks I'm weak and sick? Well,
Because you got
someday
asthma?
I'll be strong enough to beat him in a fight. Just thinking about it makes the milk taste even better.
That's the spirit. You got the right idea. Guys like your dad, all tough on everyone but themselves. A good ass kicking does them good. You got my support.
Yeah, but I've almost gotten hurt a bunch of times since we started our adventure, you know? I was strong on Rich Island, but out in the world, I'm not as strong as I thought.
Hey now, a little hard on yourself, huh?
It's just something I've been thinking about. Like, before we left Rich Island, I was pretty mean to my dad, wasn't I? How it was like, you always blow a fuse when I want to leave. That kind of stuff.
Ah, true. You did say that. Knew right away from your dad's face you'd struck a nerve.
Well, I really felt that way. So it didn't feel mean when I said it. But he really did end up letting me leave. And he even came along with us. So, yeah, I was thinking I should try to thank him for that somehow. What do you think, Captain?
Let's see. I guess you could tell him straight on.
Well, why not just say that to him, if that's how you feel? Then you can talk it out, get the whole picture across.
I figured you'd say that. Really, no matter how I say it, it's probably gonna be pretty awkward.
Look at you, sitting at the bar, nursing your worries at the bottom of a cold one. You're taking another step on the road to adulthood.
What about you, Captain? Have you ever had to say something hard to someone?
Let's see. I'm sure I have, but I can't remember anything in particular.
I kinda can't imagine you not just saying exactly what you think. I guess I'm saying exactly what I think, but...
We used to live in Kyoto, in Japan. There, when you want to end a conversation, you do it by complimenting the other person's watch. Like, hey, mighty fine watch you got there.
Huh? Why?
See, the real meaning underneath is more like, hey, look at the time, asshole. You're overstaying your welcome.
Whoa, that sounds mean.
Huh. It sure does.
If something's hard to say, try saying it another way.
Why is it so hard to say, though? I'm just trying to thank my dad, right?
Yeah, but doing it face to face can be tricky. So with that in mind, we just gotta think hard and decide a different way you want to get that message across. For example...
Maybe write him a letter?
Well, you could write him a letter. The handwritten stuff's got charm up the wazoo, am I right?
Oh, yeah! That's it, Captain! What a good idea!
Look at that! Did I come through for you or what? Got any other problems you need answered? I'm on a roll!
Really? Okay. What should I do if I want a little brother or sister?
Ooh, that there sure is a question. You're gonna have to take that one to Jason to get the real answer.
You think we can live with my mom again, too?
If you really want to, sure. You'll make it happen someday.
Oh, and I want girls to like me.
What a coincidence. So do I.
Captain, not to question you or anything, but these answers kind of stink.
Nah.
Real doozies, kid. Come on. Give me something easier.
Okay, how about this? Will you promise to be my friend forever, Captain?
Now that's an easy one.
So what's your answer? Are you gonna be his friend forever? Even after you manage to get your memories back? Huh. Guess we'll probably find out later soon. Huh? A can?
Oh.
Oh, an empty can. Some joke must a little here. Wait. This guy. He looks so familiar. That bandana. That hairstyle. I'll throw it away. Oh, I remember this guy. In the last game in Infinite Wealth, there was a mini game where Ichiban traveled to the island called Tuki Island, and he helped the natives to restore the island to the beautiful glory by cleaning out the trash and beating up the trash pirates. And this guy in front of me, that's the pirate leader of the pirates who caused a lot of trash problems. So I'm guessing he retired and he redeemed by voluntarily to throw away the trash. Oh, my bad. But appreciated. It's fine. Not if you're the one making a mess. Yeah, suppose so. You volunteer to pick up trash or something? That's admirable. It's something to be praised for. I don't even know what comes for doing all this. Now there's a trash stuck all the way up there. Even a goblin is working against me. Jeez, what's with this guy? He's not picking up trash because he wants to? Yeah, I think this must be part of his punishment for trashing the island. Yeah, but I go see what he needs. Yo, got a minute? What? Still got something to say to me? I'm just curious. Why are you picking up just trash? Ain't you doing any volunteer work? Doesn't look like a hobby either. You wanna know why I'm picking up trash? You're probably the only person in the whole universe who cares about that. Well, if you wanna know, collect some of the hat and other rubbish scattered around here, then I'll tell you. You want me to collect the trash too? This place is supposed to be a scenery tourist attraction. Looking around though is real dumb, but the whole area is like this in the back alleys. Sure, I don't mind helping this town a bit. At least I could do is tidy up a little. How adorable. So are you ready to pick up the trash?
Yeah.
Why not? Let's do it. Alright then. Pick up 5 pieces of trash and once you got all of them, bring them over to me. Not all litters on the ground. Some got blown to higher places, so don't forget to check there too. Got it. Wait here. When I pick up the trash, turn them in to the guy wearing the bandana. I'll find the trash both high and low to get my eyes peelers. Oh, and apparently I got shut off from the other map, so I can only look through these certain areas, so yeah, this could be toughy. I'm gonna go check this way. Oh, and the blue dots are... Okay, so the blue dots are the trash, so... Okay, so this could be easier than I thought. And there's another blue dot over there. I'll go check on this area. This is the area that I haven't explored yet. Oh, there's a trash. Picking up the trash, picking up the trash, picking up the trash to make Hawaii be beautiful. There's another trash. Now I just need one more trash. Ooh, and there's a photo thing too, but... how do I... Okay, so how do I get up here again? There should be a hooky thing around here somewhere.
Which of you sorry suckers is it gonna be?
I remember there was supposed to be something I'm supposed to climb up with. Hold on, I'm just gonna see if there's any other way for me to climb up.
Aiming down sights.
Nope. Maybe I'll go look at the other places. Hold on, just give me a moment. Maybe there's some few more trash on the other side of this map. If not, then I'll figure out a way to climb upwards. Nope. No trash over there. Ah, man. So the last one really is up there, but... need to figure out where to find that hooky thing. Oh. There's a trash up there, but... I don't think I could reach it from up there. How do I get up here again? Should be some staircase around here somewhere.
Steady.
Okay, I found a hook. Okay, first let me just take a picture of this. And let me get that treasure. And to get this trash. Yeah, that should be all of them. Hey there! Looks like you got all of them. Can't believe you actually did it. Well done. Say I would, didn't I? Plus, kind of desperate to know why you're soaking like this while cleaning up the garbage. You still on about that? Man, you will nut job. The name's Fakuyami. Trash collecting is a method I devised on atoning for my sins. I'm Machima. What do you mean atoning for your sins? The truth is, I used to be a president of the waste disposal company. While I was there, I illegally dumped a lot of garbage. Wealthy scumbag paid me to dump the trash all over the island resorts. The job was almost too easy. But my evil deeds will soon come to a halt. Yeah, this is what he did. He made a lot of illegal dumping on the Duki Island, and this is what the island used to look like before Ichiban came along. And it was all going well till one day this righteous, bad-wielding freak sword, he kicked all of our butts. And that's the pirate guy when he used to be the leader. In the end, we ran away with our tails between our legs. My employees turned their backs on me and I was banned from the company. Because of all that, I'm barely scrapping by nowadays. You reap what you sow, I guess. Well now, that's kind of far from grace. If you fell at it already, why are you cleaning up the trash now? To be honest, I don't have any other reason. After my downfall, I wandered the streets without purpose, until one day I saw a can rolling around. I picked it up and threw it in the trash. A nearby granny saw me do it and thanked me for it. No one ever thanks me like that, especially all the criminal acts I have done involving trash. But it made me kinda happy. An honorable, decent life isn't the cause for me, and I have nothing but time, so I figure the privilege for my filthy sins should be cleaned up. I don't know what other way to get the people to say thank you to me. I get it now. You were told something you were used to hearing, now your guilty conscience is kicking in. I don't know what motivates people to change can often be unexpected things. The fact that you committed a crime isn't gonna change, but you gotta keep moving forward with your head held high. If it's just a thing as a higher power watching, well, something good might come your way. It'll be good if it did, but unfortunately the weight of my crime is too heavy a burden. Even after I stack up some good deeds, it'll be a long road until I'm forgiven. It'll be nice if I could pay it back before I die. Well, those old folks make easy marks. We lost our savings on gambling. Might we borrow some cash? You want money? Heck, me too. I'm broke as poop, so hit the road. What was that? I don't think I like your attitude, Gramps. Hey! Hey, pick it up after yourself, you jerks. You have to be responsible for your own messes. What's with you? Man, forget the money. Let's just beat these geezers to blow off some steam. Oh yeah, time to fight. No. And I won. Who are these guys? You jerks are the biggest piece of the trash I've ever seen. If you still want to go, then I'll take you on with the rest of the garbage. We're so sorry. Those jerks left the trash laying around anyways. Are you hurt, Fujinama? I'm fine. Say, you're pretty strong. I have to be. If I can't handle this much, then I'm not cut out to be a pirate captain. Pirates?
Yeah.
That's right. My legendary crew are known as the Gold Pirates. No kidding. Man, no wonder you're so tough. The ocean, huh? Oh, back then when I was illegally dumping waste, I was polluting the ocean too. So far my atonement only been on the streets, but I really I should give the reputations to the sea as well. There's no way I can manage it in my current state. I have no money, no boat. Who knows if I ever get those things. In that case, wanna join us? What? Join my crew and pay back the ocean that way. The sea around here has both trash and trashy punks littered all over the place. If it's something you feel the need to do, then you're welcome aboard. You ain't too savvy in the fight either, which is could be used for. Wow, thank you. But are you sure? Even after everything I've done? My crew is overflowing with guys with trouble past. You ain't gotta worry about that. But if I find out your little poop doesn't deserve a place in my crew, then I'll throw you overboard with the rest of the trash littering the ocean. We got a deal? Deal. Happy to join your crew, Captain. Well then, I should pick up the trash those punks left behind. Annoying jerks. Guess you can't expect any better from them. Guess so. What's this? Looks like there's more over there. What are you doing picking that up? I saw this old guy collecting cans around a while back, and I thought this kind of neat. I know it's not nothing special, but I want to be someone who could do this kind of thing without thinking. Huh, that's good. Guess it sounds kind of cool too. Little bug stinks anyway. Right? Looks like your efforts weren't that waste after all. That kid sees you as a good person for cleaning up the garbage. Well, that kid has poor judgment, whatever. Well, someone seems a little happier. That's good. And with that, I finished the side mission. Hey, get all the cast and crew sorted?
Yeah.
Sure did. How's the progress here? Just as happens, we finished right before you arrive. Come on, let's take a look. And there goes my money. It better be worth it. Wow! I can't believe it! It's huge now, and even looks cooler and more powerful than before. Remodel and re-savage, just like you ask. Fit her with more cannons, expand Infinity to exterminate more people. And reckon she can house as much crew as she could find now. What's this symbol for? Ah, that's a pirate crew got a name, or the crew name gotta have an insignia, right? Since he's the gold model, we have put both gold, the tiger, and your captain in your design. What do you think? You like it?
Okay.
It's great. Gold is a cat, though. We also made a ship more customizable. I know you're broke at the moment, but once you get enough money, you could swap the cannons for the better one. You can replace all kinds of stuff here, in fact. The deck, the sails, you name it. Well, satisfied?
Yeah.
I'm sure I am. She's perfect. Croc, Julie, I gotta thank you both. Told you, don't worry about it. Really enjoy working on the ship again. Been too long. Sort of reconcile the old pirate fire in me. Know what I mean? Huh? Hang on. You mean you used to be a pirate too? Guess you ain't some homo shipwright after all. Nope. Was a pirate before the shipwright. And right when the pirate Coliseum first started. You go along fixing your ship in here and there, and next thing you know, people start calling you legendary. You should join up with us then, Croc. Oh, you really want me? Yeah, we do. Already prove your reliability hand. Plus, you could save us a lot of trouble fixing the ship when it needs to. You said you were feeling the pirate pool, right? How about you come with us, skiing rally with us? Doesn't sound bad, bud. But what? Don't you feel home when the ocean breeze in your hair, Croc? It's times better than holding some sushi joint, don't you think? Ugh, low blow there. Ah, heck. Fine, I'm in.
Leave the shipbuilding to me.
Ooh, now that my ship has improved, I can upgrade performance, and change the appearance while preparing to sail. Nice. And my corner has expanded some offers some new features, so... and I can also sing karaoke. Nice. Well, I'm gonna hit the road. Don't wind up as fish food, okay? And try not to break this thing while you're at it. Thank you, Julie. Oh, one more thing. If you find any materials out there in the sea, bring them to my shop. Materials? I'm sure you'll find some sort of thing while you're out sailing. Working on a gold model got me wanting to build some more cannons. Bring me the materials and I'll craft you some one-of-a-kind artilleries. Jewelry, originals, auto accessories too. And don't worry, it won't cost you a thing. Good deal, right? Yeah, it is. We get some materials, I'll come knocking. Okay, so I guess I could get some new materials to make some cannons, wings, and gifts. Okay, so I gotta make sure I have enough. Can't wait, see you later. Bye. Alrighty, we're finally clear to enter the Pirate Coliseum now. Let's motion on to Atlantis. Captain? Could we stop by Witch Island first, maybe? I want to show Moana a new boat. It's a ship, but okay. Why not? Ship's a lot bigger now, she could handle it differently. Probably a good idea to get used to her. Like, the little detour won't hurt for that. Will be a good practice heading to the Coliseum, too. Makes sense. Okay, we'll make go Mark 2 for a spin and we'll stop by the Witch Island while we're at it. Sounds good. But as you know, Witch Island's not exactly stacked to left for us. Better buy what you need before we head out. That's true. Let's check out on supplies in Honolulu and head to Witch Island. That sounds good to you, Captain? Sure thing. Better safe than sorry, yeah? Let's do that. I'll be waiting here. Just say the word when you're done. The gold mark's still waiting for the main foliage. Okay, so if I want to go back to the ship, I better go talk to Jason. But in the meantime, I better go get myself prepared, so... What should I do first?
Huh?
We're not taking orders from you anymore, Captain. Yeah, we're jumping ship. Not you guys too. What are you so mad about? It's your outdated workout practices. We're gonna go find a ship that reinforces proper confidence and fires of work-life balance. Yeah, drinky parties, more like unpaid overtime. The situation's untenable. What the heck do I do now? I need another drink. Well, it looks like someone is having a hard time. The heck is that about? Seems to get those guys angry. Jumping ship. Now I'm curious. Maybe I'll ask what's going on. Yeah, I get... Ooh, hold on, let me take a picture. Okay, now let me go ask. What's up? You're looking down? Something happened? Huh? I heard those guys yelling at you earlier, just wondering what the deal is. Something about jumping ship, right? Oh, you heard all that? Yeah, my whole crew is just up and quit. Pathetic, huh? What happened to me? I thought I have it all figured out. Sailing a pirate ship, fighting, living up like kings in Atlantis. What am I saying that to you for? Not like you get it. Guess I'm already wasted. Just forget it. So you're a pirate, huh? I happen to be one of those pirates myself too. Captain of the Gold Pirates, in fact. We've been having a heck of a time in Atlantis. Wait, you serious? Ha! Never thought I met a fellow pirate in Honolulu. What's your name? My name's Mishima. Captain Much Minda, huh? I'm Brian. Here, grab a seat. I'll give you a drink. Alright. But then a storm blew us off course. We eventually dropped anchor in Honolulu, and here we are. I thought I'd at least get some drink myself. Stupid here every day on my crew, but then they all bailed on me out of nowhere. So that's what our yelling was about. What's starting them at that? They say they were getting stressed because my ship was full of conflicts violations. Apparently, they're out to look for the other ship with better workplace environment. Violation and better work environment? What does that have to do with anything with being a pirate? Beats me, as far as I'm concerned. The pirates are supposed to be looking out for all the treasure all day and then drinking all night until you pass out. And if someone doesn't like you, you kick the butts out of the way. That's what I thought anyway, but I guess living the pirate life got me now.
Oh, huh.
I see. I bet it gives me all the information I need. What? Who the heck are you? My name is White. My counseling firm specializes in providing support, guidance, and consolation regarding the general business, etiquette, and conference. Oh yeah? What does exactly the boss of the firm want with me? We're looking to expand, but with such cutthroat competition, we feel the wet ocean strategy for existing market share could be unproductive. And yet the results of our market research led me concerned that there are any unexplored markets remain in the B2B spiel, but listening to your chat, a brilliant new idea came to me. A pirate crew conflict conspiracy. A fresh market, a blue ocean like the one you sail upon. The heck is this guy with this guy? I want to infer you from the conversation just now that you seem to be committing a wide range of conflict violation. And this was the very reason that your crew decided to leave. Clearly the pairing industry is in dire need of your conflict's guidance. Can't say I ever give a rat butt about any of this nonsense. Well, you're not giving a rat butt is that you lost your crew, ain't it? Indeed. Changing to the practice is simply quite stubborn, not committable. Furthermore, your situation will make the excellent model case. And therefore, I would like to offer you a guidance in the form of conference training course. I'll need to example cases to display in pamphlets and videos, so I'll be more than happy to offer our service to you for free. Free? You're in for real? I am. However, further sessions will require payment, the detail which I can guide you through at a later time. Sneaky, aren't you? If it helps with your business, then I guess it's a win-win deal. Making a whole but video seems going overboard though. Watching it online has become increasingly popular method of learning assets of late. We call it worst boss ever. Toxic pirate captain amazing transformation to age all goals. That sounds appeal to a younger viewers. I don't know about you, but if I saw the video with that title, I'll keep the heck away from it. We found such extrusive titles have a positive compensation to the viewership. Hey, why don't you take the course too? Won't help learning how to be a better captain, right? And I'll feel better not being the only one doing it. Why not? Looks like you got two of us taking a course now. It's free for me too, right? I suppose that'll be fine. The more pirate captains we'll be able to guide, the more privilege our course will gain after all. Let's do it then. Alright, then with that settled, I must hurry and create a special pirate simulation. This will be a quiet work to be done. Please come visit me at the marina later. Your training will begin there. Got it. See you later.
Oh, huh.
It's good to see you again, Captain. Now that you and Captain Brian are here, let's get your combination training started right away. This will be a fairly lengthy course, of course. Are you ready to begin?
Yeah.
So I am. You ready, Brian? Yeah, guess so. Can't help but feeling I'm starting to from less to nothing here, though. Honestly, not really sure if I'll be able to learn a thing. Don't go giving up before you begin. Think of it as you got nowhere to go but up. Well, let's begin. If possible, I would like to construct the course on a pirate ship. Would you one of you be willing to lend your own? Mine's getting repaired, so sorry. Would you mind using yours? Fine with me. Means that you get to see why gold model is my pride and joy. Thank you for your ability. I have the staff facilitation as well, so I'll need to notify them. Why? Think I'll bring gold model out in the open sea to get us in the right mood? Ah, so there's a gold model. She's surely magnificent vessel. Ain't you see? Well, go on. Keep the praise coming. We're here, Mr. White. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, huh.
Oh, just in time. Thank you for coming out today. These guys are some of the members of my company staff. They'll be supporting me in today's training. They're quite capable of fighters as well. They'll be perfect for recreating your work environment. It's a pleasure to work with you.
Meet you.
Oh, yeah, well, good to meet you. Right, let's begin with a simple orientation. Please take a seat. The desires and demands of employees concerning the work conditions have changed dramatically, particularly in regards to the younger generations. If the younger worker begins to have some reservation, they'll be more than happy to leave in search of a new workplace. Yeah, so experience that one firsthand. Which is why exactly you think it's happened? I don't know, must have fallen out of love with the sea. That might as well be the case in some situations, but not this one. Those who left you have not lost their love for the sea, but their love alone was not enough to attain them. Not without a clearly defined registration and agreeable work environment. Today's young workers simply will not tolerate having the rules forced upon them by their superiors. Many workers require delineance between work and leisure time. Regardless of a personal opinion, it is reasonable to expect clearly defined hours and rules. You want to keep up with the time and between your employees. Young held preconception about how pirate crews operate may be discarded. We live in an era where confidence standards is critical, whether at sea or on land. We must uphold modern standards, build trust with our stakeholders, and respect the defiant work style of our employees. Yeah, I do not know what those words say. By holding true to its tenets, we can make the employee-friendly pirate ship that are a joy to work on reality, right everyone? Yeah, definitely. Quite right, Mr. White. It'll be a joy to fire the cannons on your ship. Somehow, having your workers cheer you on doesn't seem to scream confidence to me. Sound like a bunch of gibberish. You get any of that? Not a word. I'll better look understanding a Martian. Well, details aside, our objective is simply to create an environment that values its crew and operates under clearly defined rules. In fact, this is what generates the support for sports like baseball and soccer. The point of this course is to study such the rules. Alright, I think I'm getting you now. Things won't work the way they're supposed to do without the right rules, right? Fair point. Baseball wouldn't have been baseball if you just went up the pitch and punched them with your bat. Precisely. Now let's go through the short exercise with my staff to help clarify our goal further. During the exercise, I want you to point out any violation that you notice. Just relax and have fun learning. Aye, aye, Captain. Ah, sleeping quarters. This is what I was looking for. This is where our first exercise will take place. Now, let's begin. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Huh? Please be aware that today's training will not be necessarily applied to all civil businesses. All that complaints will not be able to follow up. Me and this corporate types sure know how to cover the butts. Now, exercise 1, begin! Morning, lads. Morning, Captain. See well last night? Get some gloves in you and look sharp. Yes, Captain. All right, everyone, to the post, on the double. Yes, Captain. Stop. That's the end of our first scene. Now, somewhere in the scene that was incident of behavior was deemed inappropriate. Do any of you know what it is? Something was inappropriate? Was that Captain being too nice? Because that looked like to me. Do you know what was wrong? Well... I guess it's sleep well last night? Might be wrong for a captain to ask if they sleep well, I guess. I see. And what makes you say that? I mean, could it be inconsiderate any of them didn't get sleep well? If they didn't sleep well, then it's their own fault. You're too easy and you're cool, Captain. When the captain says sleep, you be quiet and sleep. Putting aside, the captain did nothing wrong in that instant. Merely checking if it was cool and in good health, as a good leader ought to do. Oh, yeah, gotcha. The correct answer is when he says, "Morning, lads." Lads is associated with the male. Oh, that's why. There are some situations some crew members are female, and if you just say lad, then you're just excluding the female crew. Ew, that was a correct answer. I forgot this gender equality type in here. Society at large is more sensitive about gender expression these days than it historically has been. It's something you must always keep in mind. Oh, I've always been saying lads this whole time. Then if I say something like that could be both men and women? Like, Scovy lads? Well, it's not exactly a flattering term, but I suppose it'll be preferable to lads. Or a symbol everyone could be a safest choice. Sounds like bowling for a pirate if you ask me. Now, the next exercise, but first, I think we need to change the scenery. Do you mind borrowing the deck? Go ahead. I just gotta use the can real quick. Go on ahead without me. Alright, we'll be waiting for you. Huh? Guess someone's already in there. A quick question, if you don't mind. Ah! What the heck you come from? Almost made me pee myself. Let's give you a common foundation. Are you aware that the number of times you knock on the restroom door? It differs from the amount for a door to the interview room after all. And this is a perfect opportunity to test your knowledge. Guess I'll take that as a no, and almost making people pee in their pants gotta be a violation thing. Guess I'll knock twice. Occupied. Oh, okay. No rush. I can wait. Excellent. You knocked the correct number of times. This is a golden transformation knowledge, you know. You don't say. Sorry for the hold up. Whew, took a while to get that one out. Right. Now that you learned the restroom manners, I will see you at the deck once you relieve yourself. Nah, I don't got to go anymore. Let's just go. Ew? Well, alright then.
Oh, huh.
It is time for the final exercise of this course. Trust me when I say it's gonna be quite of a pilot spectacle. There are members of our battle department. They are trained to fight in case of an emergency, adding layers of realization to this exercise. Wow, you got appeal for every possible situation, huh? Now then, here's a hard-pounding battle scene in which the heroes and villains fight over the treasure. Begin! I ain't handing you in my treasure. If you want it, you ought to get it from my cold, dead hands. Fine by me. How about you? Ooh, he dead. You got me. We did it! We finally got our hands on a treasure we're looking for. And this is why we'll never quit the pirate life, eh, mateys? Yeah, we rich! Fine work as always. We split up the treasure among us all. Yeah! And plan on drinks tonight. Aye, Captain. Haha. And that's the exercise. Huh? There was something wrong with that? Looked like a good habit of an after if you could get me to it. From the point of view, I can assure you it was certainly not. Now, what part in the exercise will you consider inappropriate? Okay, let's see. I guess saying they'll never quit? Saying that they never quit the pirate life's gotta be the thing that ain't a compliment. Interesting. Please explain why? Well, if someone in the crew actually wanna quit and hear the pilot saying that stuff, they probably feel like they can't speak their mind, right? You got a point. They call it peer pressure, don't they? That's very considerate of you to consider, Captain. However, you may be overthinking it a bit. The workplace operates under assessments that all employees are committed to their professional duties. How long each employee stays is irrelevant. If there was the fact that the private crew is thinking of quitting, then it's likely they'll express their statement openly unless they are certain of it. Accepting these unwritten rules is part of the starting job. Workplace function independent of such unpressed feelings by the employees. Guess so. So that's why my crew just quit on me and with no notice. Now, the correct answer is when the pirate said they'll be splitting up the treasure equally. In simple terms, to split up the treasure equally will first require quantify the amount of capital available. Capital? Oh, you mean how to lose the capital to Hawaii? I'm sure that you're aware, but obtaining treasure is beneficial for financial performance. Like 9% or less covers the labor and expenses. After calculating this point, we determine the valuation confidence and assign a grade to each workers. Yeah, that's a lot of information there. Okay, we get it. Enough of this business talk. You're gonna even put Brian to sleep. So basically you're saying treating everyone equally isn't really fair, right? Precisely. Workers deserve to get rewarded based on their individual skills. Save us a lecture next time, will you? Huh? What was that? Are we being attacked? No, dummy. That was just your stomach growling. It was? Guess all this work gone and starved me. Why'd you say we head back to Honolulu and grab a bite? You're suddenly excited for someone who was asleep 30 seconds ago? Well, I think this makes a good place to end today's training anyhow. Whew! Didn't think it'll take that long to get back to Honolulu. Yeah, the waves are pretty sloppy. Ain't no controlling the seas. Once again, I would like to thank you two for taking part of today's training. We got an excellent footage to use for our video. Though you may struggle with exercise, I think you should think of today as a viable experience for the future study. Here's a presentation reward. Please accept it. Nice, thanks. Well, nothing else. I sure learned a bunch of nonsense I never thought before. Most of it went right in my head, though. The younger generation has particularly high awareness and consider unacceptable many practices once thought to be fine. It is for a reason that us manners and instructors have a duty to support. What's that? Manners? Confidence?
What's that?
Well. If it isn't that dummy who turned our young crew against us. Huh? What seems to be the problem, gentlemen? Oh, I'll tell you the problem. The butts in our crew can't stop whining about the harassment. This commences demanding hotlines the butt. And they ain't listening to a thing we tell them. Manage to shut their butts eventually, but we have to deal with the cost before this gets out of hand. What exactly do you mean? I mean you, dummy! You want to put all this nonsense in their head. I'm getting angry again just thinking about it. Your butt is sock bait. Or you could pay out with penance. My whole livelihood down the drain thanks to your meddling. $1 million ought to cover it. That's a sore poor sore. And get your butt ready for a fogging. Battle department, this is what you trained for. Get the situation under... Uh-oh. I already finished my shift for the day. My contract says if I do overtime, there's only supposed to be a desk work. So this will be a breach of conference.
What?
What? Hey, wait! Boom! I guess this guy takes his conference stuff as serious as he does. Say your prayers. Huh? Who are you, jerks? Oh, we just some pilot happened to be passing through. We're pilots training for 7 and ready to kick butts whatever, whenever. Fine, then we're sending you Scooby Dogs to Davy Jones' locker first. You dead man. Ooh, come on. And I won. You alright? Yes, thank you for your assistance. But times change so rapidly. I thought teaching older generation with modern workers fire and that will make the world a better place for all. But I suppose when you impose new rules so suddenly, some will find it difficult to adjust. Like those pirates just now. Yeah, nothing wrong with the rules when done right, but overdoing it ain't gonna work. Being too much of a signal can backfire you real good. Might suit a normal company, but nonsense ain't gonna fly always with the pirates. Heck, if anything, some little way with the rules is what we need these days. I mean, look at your own battle squad. And those dudes will be the trash on the other side, but both on extreme ends, you know? Yeah, well, given my push for confidence, one can argue it's deserved. The boss sends an example for those subordinates after all. That's how it is for pencil pushers too, huh? I found my company hoping to bridge the divides that help those who are suffering went unnoticed. and I'm clearly a long way from achieving that vision.
Aw.
To your point, I was single-minded, focusing on altering that confident state that utterly neglect to consider pirate culture. And those ain't always the correct answer for every situation. Unfortunately, Anthony had to learn that hard way. Kids had to learn the hard way too. Thought my crew was just a bunch of lazy, good-for-nothings, but now I get they had their own reasons for quitting. Looking back at it, I could have done a lot of things better. Yeah, us geezers should have been imposing our old ways on the kids. I ain't gonna put up with any of this nonsense from my crew, but I'll do it fair and complete. Rules and freedom gotta live right on the side by my ship. What a beautiful ship that would be. Excuse me? Would you be kind to take me as a member of your crew? What? Some of my ideas were universally presented me from appreciating the pirate culture. I believe my superficial understanding was sufficient. I feel like it is my duty to keep learning and build the work environment for our employees that still honors their respective culture. Would you allow me to study the pirate society under your wing, Captain? Well, how about that? The teacher's becoming the student. I ain't gonna turn down a willing pirate, but the second you step on my ship, I'm putting it all through your paces, got it? Understood. I'm at your command. Then let me join your crew too. As much as I want to be a captain again someday, I ain't ready yet. Not to mention, it's just a bunch of fun. Teaching your ways, Captain. Me and everybody wants me to teach them stuff all of a sudden. Well, welcome aboard, mateys.
Happy to come aboard. Happy to help.
Happy to be aboard, Captain. Good. But if I catch either of you slacking off, it's off the planks. Ain't that violation? Get out of that nonsense. My ship, my rules. Now get ready to get sail. So forceful information of the 130 is what enforced leadership in a pirate organization. How eye-opening. But I haven't picked the wrong industry to break into. One more drinking with Noah, so...
So, Captain, that thank you letter we talked about before? I ended up giving it to my dad.
Oh yeah, I remember. The thanks for taking me off the island letter. That what you ended up writing?
Yep.
How'd it go? Knowing him, I bet he was thrilled.
Yeah, but also sort of surprised. He was all, "Wait, you can write?" Can you believe he didn't know that? I'm the one who should be surprised.
Some guys just never learn, huh?
He also said I was good at drawing, though, since I'd drawn a picture in the letter, too.
What sort of picture?
Me, Dad, Mom, Naomi, and Moana. I drew all of us smiling together, as a family and stuff.
Well, applying a little pressure of your own. Clever move, kid.
We're all still a family, even if we don't live in the same place. So, I miss them sometimes. Is it weird that I think that?
He ain't weird at all.
Ain't weird at all. It's perfectly normal. In fact, you ought to tell Jason that's how you feel.
But we're away from home because I wanted to go on this big adventure. I still want to sail around and see a bunch of new places and meet a bunch of new people, too. And, of course, I still want to find that treasure.
Got it. You want to see him, but you're too busy, too.
I am? I am.
You're thinking ahead.
Ahoy! What's up here, son? Drinking with the captain and leaving me out?
What's this, Jason? You get started a little early today? Sure seem in a good mood.
Hard not to be after the adorable little letter I got. Right, Noah?
Dad, don't talk about it all weird like that. I knew I shouldn't have given you that letter.
Don't be an ass.
Hey, come on. Lighten up. Let me drink with you guys, all right?
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Aw, scared him off, I guess.
Can tell just by looking at you. You're on cloud nine after getting that letter, huh?
Sure as hell am. Want to see it? Bet you never got anything like it from him.
Shit, ease up, man. You're taking it too far. You got your letter. Don't need to be waving it around in people's faces.
Oh, what's this? Well now, do I detect a little jealousy? Bet you thought you were his favorite, didn't you? Here, come here. The letter's cool, but the drawing's fantastic. You gotta see it.
Huh, drunk? Have a little shame, will you?
All right, all right. Don't let it bother you that much, Cap. Let's have a toast to the man Noah's becoming. You won't leave me hanging on that one, right?
Not on that, I won't. Yeesh, must have really tied one on before he even showed up here. Guy goes out of his mind and goes out like a light.
Noah went upstairs after he left the bathroom. Said he had some work he needed to finish.
Work he needed to... What's that about?
Couldn't tell you. He didn't want Jason knowing, though. Think he had all the drunken rambling he could handle.
Huh. Well, now you got me all curious. Shit. Like father, like son, huh? Hmm? What's this? Dear Captain, this is a bit too embarrassing to say face to face, so I'm writing this letter. I just want you to know how grateful I am to you, and how much I care about you. Hold on, what am I doing? I don't want to spoil the fun when the real thing comes. But it makes sense, keeping this from Jason. You know, he'd just get jealous, kick up all this trouble for you. Well, whenever you do finish this, Noah, I'm really looking forward to it.
Aw, what a adorable pic drawing. My bond has increased Noah's max level and strengthened his support skill. Any experience Noah had will be carried over. Okay, before I go back to the ship and go travel back to Witch Island, I'm gonna go stop and take a break, so until next time, this is Anime Game on Taco 95.